Seriously? You're gonna be late? Yeah. Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? There's something outside. Something. Oh, hey, Mark. Glad you made it. Took you a little while. Yeah, it took me a little while. Traffic was bad. Oh, gosh darn. Traffic in Colorado Springs. Oh, you got something on your face right there.
Sorry, What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Is that my battle jacket?
Maybe.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And I'm Elwood.
And together we are...
The Thrashing Scholars! Yeah! All right. Thank you for joining us this evening.
So tonight we've got a real special show for you guys, just like we talked about last week. We're going to be having Robert of Fall From Silence coming in to talk to us. We're going to ask him about his band, interview him a little bit, hang out, kick it with him. Rad dude. Should be a lot of fun, so stay tuned.
Hell yes.
Alright guys, welcome to our show tonight. Here we have with us special guest Robert from Fall From Silence.
What up?
Yeah.
Yes. Awesome.
Freaking legit.
Sounds like you boys weren't expecting that one.
No, it was out of nowhere. It was
surprise.
right there. It was awesome.
You obviously
Spicy
don't know me
things.
too well just yet.
I went
Spicy
from
things.
6 to midnight real fast.
Well, as long as you didn't piss yourself in the process.
No,
it's all right.
I farted a little bit though.
Oh. Is that how? So what you're saying is we're gonna die from methane poisoning and radiation poisoning.
We might.
Luckily for everyone out there, we don't have smell-o-vision.
Yeah, because it would be really heinous.
Now it's aired out and it's actually breathable in here instead of a radioactive atmosphere. I think we can get back to brass tacks, right, guys?
Yes, yes,
Indeed.
of course.
All right.
So, tell us a little bit about yourself, Robert.
I love my job. I'm an accountant / HR administrator for PCSI. We hire people with disabilities and give them employment and then rehabilitate them and get them ready for competitive in the real world.
That's awesome.
So we take people who don't have the opportunity to go get jobs normally, the ability to get a job and actually succeed. And they get paid well, their benefits are good. Yeah, and I love what I do because we give these people who are just tossed to the side an actual chance.
That's beautiful. That's
Metal
awesome.
musicians giving back to the
See?
community. What up?
See, we're not all shitbags. Only this guy
Exactly.
right here.
And this guy. Not this guy.
Not this guy.
Those guys.
He helps
this
out.
Guy's
This
awesome.
guy.
Those guys suck.
Yes.
Yes.
But anyway, that's really awesome to actually have that, in a society where they throw everything away so easily, to have an organization there to actually bring people back and to give them a purpose again.
Yeah, I mean, we have one employee, he's deaf, and believe it or not, he's the best worker we have.
Oh.
He's our tractor operator, so while he can't hear, he can still run heavy equipment. He's the lead foreman, so pretty much he goes and inspects everyone's works, make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do. yeah, he's just a really good guy, and he was a diamond in the rough that we found. We're just like, wait, what? Come here, yeah.
Yeah. Excellent.
And yeah, so I really like what we do with that, just because we take some people who really are just crushed and devastated. There's a lot of disabled veterans too.
Right, of course.
I'm myself, and I got another 4 who are disabled veterans on my crew, and so we get along. So if they start having problems, they come to me. We all talk and stuff like that. We'll go into a place and kind of help them get through their stuff.
Excellent.
And yeah, I like it.
That's what's up, man. That's actually really rad. We were cool back in high school, and I just, you were always super pumped all the time, and just making Velociraptor sounds and yeah, all that good stuff. And when I heard that you were in a band, I just blew my mind. 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 I just blew my mind because it's not that I don't think you could ever have been in a band, because you have the personality for it. What got you into being in a band or a singer or anything like that?
So I started singing, screaming, everything that, like, I've been singing since I was born, apparently. My mom was like, yeah, you just sing to me, or sing songs that's going on all the time. And then when I was, I think it was 9 or 10. When did Far Beyond Driven come out?
95?
Yeah, so about
96, 95, 96?
I was about 9 years old. My dad gave me that CD because he didn't like it. He used to get these CDs for free. He had a subscription.
It's one of their best CDs.
And
Pantera's best CDs.
It's actually my favorite one still this day. And Phil Anselmo is what got me into being a vocalist.
That's
What's funny is, like, I really like that challenge to do a scream off, like, just have like a vocal competition. But I mean, it's I don't think it'll ever happen because, like, let's say I do beat him, there goes his reputation for someone who's worth nothing.
Right, exactly.
In a sense.
Right.
And if I win, I gain a whole shirtless thing, but he loses everything. I don't want people to think like they're better than that. We all have our niches in life. But I really wanted to just do music. I've always loved singing. I did choir in high school and middle school and whatever, And then I joined the Navy, and then I got back from Afghanistan, and I joined a band called Nocturnal Madness. It was a black metal band.
Awesome.
My buddy Danny, me and him are still really close. We talk all the time and still get along really well. And it was a weird little project. It's not anything I would be proud of. Like, but I learned some new
some good things and
techniques, I guess you'd say.
Awesome.
And then
did you do the corpse paint as well?
I did.
Awesome.
I think I have a picture of that. Hold on one second.
Excellent.
I think I do have a picture of this. I will show everybody. And then from there, I went and joined a band called Cast and Ruin. And then I met Kyle and Rob and Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing with them and everything. We were writing music and material, and then I just lost my voice. Like, we were doing really heavy stuff, and then my voice was cracked, and it was gone for like a year.
Oh my gosh.
It was rough.
Working through diversity and setbacks is a lesson.
Never give up. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Yes.
Awesome.
Excellent. Legit.
Yes.
Right before we went and played a show, this was my shit. Some say it looks like Mushroom Head, and I kind of understand why they got that. I didn't even know who Mushroom Head was at the time.
Still, corpse paint is pretty. I think that's the coolest part of black metal. I'm not a big fan myself, but I like the corpse paint.
Honestly, I kind of liked it too, but that's because I'm weird.
My girlfriend always tells me, she's like, why don't you like black metal? And I'm just like, I don't know why. She's like, I would think that you would love it because you seem like that kind of person. I'm just like, there's good black metal and then there's not so good black metal. And
here's the thing. I don't necessarily agree with that. I would say there's good music and there's bad music.
For
a lot of music has gotten away from the essence and core of what something should be. Music's supposed to talk about your soul, and you really put your soul out there on a canvas.
Right.
It doesn't matter if you're a solo artist or with a band or whatnot, but you have all these elements that you have to bring to the table. And when you are just making stuff just for money, and you lose your essence of who you are and what you were, to me, that's when music goes on the decline. I love classical music because I think classical music is one of the most comprised emotional music there is. Like, you can feel so much from it.
I would agree because you just hear the sounds and it makes you think a reflection or anything. Like, you can think about your past or the future of what you want to do with classical music. And it's beautiful. I myself love Beethoven. I don't know why, just always have. You know, there's always, there's Bach too and Mozart.
And
then there's all
in
slow.
terms of the power trio, I would say Bach. And just because I just like his crescendos and stuff like that. Really, it's hard for me to pick a favorite classical musician because they all had something unique about them. No. They all had they were technically considered outcasts of society for so long.
Right.
And then
Mozart died poor and lonely, and
so did Beethoven.
All those guys.
Like, he didn't hit his richness until like his last 10 years of life.
That sucks.
Let's get back to the whole getting started with band thing real quick. We got way off track.
Bring it back around.
Let's bring it back around really fast. So after I came back to the Springs, I joined a band called Pain Machine. And they apparently just recently broke up, but I was their vocalist for a little bit. Nate was their vocalist, and then they had a disagreement, so he left, and then I took over, and then he came back after I left. And I left for monetary reasons. I was homeless, pretty much, in a sense. So, I just had to get my shit together. And then after that, when I finally felt like I was more established and ready to get back in the world, I found an ad on Craigslist, and I applied for it, and the band was called In Descent.
Okay.
A little while longer, we came to Hold the Forsaken. And now we're Fall from Silence.
Awesome. Changes. Been there. So tell us about Fall from Silence.
There's a lot to tell. Can you narrow it down a little bit? Because I could be here for 16 weeks.
Yeah, well, I mean, how long have you guys been playing together?
We've been playing together a little over 2 years.
Okay.
Probably about 2.5 years now. We're a very mixed group. Our influences come from far and wide.
Right.
Like mine, I'm death metal. Hardcore. All right! Death metal kind of
awesome.
Stuff. Lamb of God, Arch Enemy, even Black Metal, Demi Borgir, and stuff like that.
Yep.
It's kind of my influences of stuff. Behemoth. And
just that very extreme side of metal.
Yeah. Whereas James, our drummer, his is Avenged Sevenfold. That's his favorite band.
Hey.
And so we all have different things we come in to kind of bring. Hell, Russell's more like a blues and jazz guitarist on a lot of his stuff, just because of the way he writes it, and then we changed it up a little bit.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, we all have different things we can bring to the table, and that makes us really dynamic. We have songs from really kind of poppy to really just we fucking made a doom metal song. Fuck.
That's all. I don't think we heard that one when we came over and we watched you guys play.
Yeah, you did.
Did we? Which one was it?
Spect of my nothing but the truth.
Okay, that one. It was actually really awesome watching you guys play. It really, really was.
Very high energy, a lot of fun, freaking jamming hard.
It was.
Yeah, we have a good time with it. And like I said, we can all pour our souls into it.
And that's
so it allows us to really, for me, if it wasn't for music, I'd probably be dead because I'm a nutcase. I'm a PTSD combat veteran, and so stuff like that. So I need to find a way to keep myself in check. So I use music. My metal is how I keep myself centered.
It's your therapy. It's your
pretty much.
Yes, that's what. It's all of our therapy. I mean, I had some hard times. Not compared to yours.
I want to make something very clear. The trials and tribulations that everyone faces is no different than someone else's. We just face them differently. You could go through a traumatic event, but it doesn't say that your traumatic event is any more or less severe than my traumatic event.
Well said.
And that is well said.
I'm one of those veterans. I hate when people take pity on me. I hate all these little benefits and bonuses, military discount, veteran discount. I don't take them because I don't feel like I'm any better than anyone else. I just don't see a point to it. And too many people, and I know there's others out there like me,
right?
But too many people are taking advantage of the system, and feel like they should be gratified for something that's supposed to be selfless.
Right.
The service of your country is supposed to be a selfless act.
Yeah.
But when you turn it into an act of oh, we're so proud of you, and oh, you're our heroes, you take away that selflessness from it.
Right. You turn it into something that it's not.
Yeah.
A pursuit of personal glory.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was going to say, I didn't experience what you experienced. I experienced my own in my own way, and I came back, and a lot of it was because Mark pushed me to do music again, because I played music for a long time, and I've always been, you remember, you remember when you were doing choir, I was doing band in high school, and I played guitar well after. But the thing is he got me back in, and then I started just pouring everything into it, all the years through my trials and tribulation, and just pouring it into none of my songs are about that. It's just what I put into it, you know, all the anger and the aggression. And that's what music did for me, is it got me back. It centered me, got me back to my center, so I could focus. So tell us about Sturgis.
Last year?
And last year and this year.
This year our event actually got canceled. Harley Davidson pulled the event.
Oh, why?
So
Bummer.
I don't know. The guy who was doing it, Richard, he sunk a lot of money into it, and now he's just lost all that money apparently. But Harley Davidson pulled the event, and it was a subsidiary of Harley Davidson. He's going to the headquarters. I don't know if he was going with that, but so it looks like we're not going to Sturgis this year. We're still going to be playing a big event down in Yoder.
Okay.
It's going to be another Monsters and Madness event. It's going to be the same thing like up at Sturgis, but this time it's going to be out in Yoder. He's got his land rented out. He's going to be building four huge stages and shit like that for it.
Still pretty.
Nice.
I mean, so even though a sad thing happened, still something came good out of it.
Well, I mean, it was already booked. Like it was going to be that.
Okay.
So, but I mean, I'm excited about Sturgis. Last year when we went to Sturgis, we actually won a Battle of the Bands. We actually won 4 different Battle of the Bands. No, three. 3 different Battle of the Bands to actually get that one slot at the Full Throttle Saloon. And then we got on that stage. It's like, this is a huge stage. This stage was built for my ego.
Awesome.
Yes, when it comes to being a vocalist, my ego won't even fit in like the Mile High Stadium. Just saying. And it's just because I've worked very hard at my craft and very confident in what I do. And so people think that it's my arrogance. And no, it's more confidence than anything else.
And that's what I was telling
Yeah,
you
exactly.
the other night.
It's like you always say.
If you're good at something, be proud of what you can do. Still be humble, obviously. But don't ever let anybody tell you any different. Like, be proud of who you are and what you can do.
Moving on back. Yeah, I really like critiquing and helping other bands grow because we're a community. We have to, if we don't help each other and keep pushing each other, we're not really gonna grow.
That's very true. Very true.
Yeah.
But
Accountability.
We were talking to Russell. He was talking about keeping together.
Yeah.
Like how
Community,
the community is coming back together.
Yeah.
And becoming more of instead of hating each other and being real shit, and just like the scene being low key and not very good, is coming back with better musicians and better shows.
And he demonstrated that by giving us all kinds of good advice and really.
Let's put it this way: when you guys do play a show, I'm gonna be there. And since you're the vocalist, guess who I'm gonna be?
I'm not the vocalist.
Not anymore. No,
Sam's the vocalist.
Sam's the vocalist.
Oh, Sammy boy. The judgment be calling. Come on. But if I could do music for a living, by the way, it'd be really torn now for me. Like I
Right,
probably
you have satisfaction in your job that you get.
no, my family.
Oh, okay.
Like I think that'd be the hardest part about it, because my wife's I married my stalker, by the way. But my wife's my best friend. We've been married just a little over a year now,
Awesome.
and it's felt like we've been together almost our whole lives, honestly.
And that's good to marry your best friend.
No, marry your stalker, because she will become your best friend.
That
There you
too.
Look, they're just really devoted to you. That's what you want.
Exactly.
Marriage is about devotion, compromise, and sacrifice. And I'll tell you right now, yeah, I couldn't imagine someone else. Anyway,
And so, you got a show coming up.
yeah, this Saturday. Actually.
This Saturday, actually. Okay.
So, we still got some tickets for sale if anybody wants them. They're $13 each. That's one thing. Like, when you buy tickets, I'm not for people buying tickets out of just trying to help a buddy out.
Right.
Because to me, that's just wasted money. And when you waste people's not only do you waste people's money, but you waste their time too. And it's just like you can't get any more time in life. You're on a set amount of time.
Yep.
You can
That's
waste
true.
money, but you can't get more time.
I say that all the time. I really do.
Yes.
My dad told me at a very young age, son, you can always make money back. Time you can never make back.
See, my grandpa said this: you can waste my money and get more of that. Don't waste my time. I can't get more of that.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, and that's true. It's very true. It's an important life lesson.
Yes.
Time you can
Absolutely.
never
You
get
see
back.
all this gray and up here too? It's called wisdom. You should listen. I mean, I might know a few things.
A few things.
A thing or two about a thing or two. He wasn't born yesterday and lived all day for nothing. Actually,
No
real
cannibal
quick,
corpse.
one thing he didn't say where the show was.
Oh.
Yes, here we
So
go.
the Hemlock Show that we're going to be playing on Saturday is going to be at Sunshine Studios. And if you don't know where that is, it's actually one of my favorite places to play. I
It's a
really
rad-
like the Black Sheep and
It's a
Sunshine.
rad place. Yeah.
I really like Denver's all right.
It's Denver.
Yeah, I just like the traffic. Getting there is such a pain in the ass.
See?
You just go south on Academy, and when you get to Hancock, you take a left, and you follow that down. It'll be a big ass fucking white warehouse building. It says Sunshine Studios on the side.
Yes, sir.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Great
Go
place.
see.
Great
go
band.
see.
It's gonna be a great
Fall
show.
Fall from
Silence.
Silence, Lavinia Unknown, Axe to the Face, and of course Hemlock.
Yes.
Yeah.
All good bands. Great show. And buy tickets.
Oh, by the way, this is
It'll
gonna
be
be
a
the
ready
third
time.
time we've been playing with Hemlock. Every time they come to town, they've wanted us to play with them. It's actually kind of funny story, real quick. The second time we were playing with them, their bus broke down like in between Denver and Castle Rock.
Okay.
So we all loaded up our trucks and hauled up there, grabbed them and all their gear, and drove back down.
That's like straight, like
See, that's legit.
Band
The
friends
metal
for
community
life.
looking out for each other.
Yeah.
Helping out.
band friends for life right there. So
Awesome.
super rad. That's cool, man. Was the link to these guys again because we love them that much. They're really rad guys.
It's kind of just funny that we bumped into each other again because him and my brother were talking, and my brother's like, "Hey, did you know Robert has a band?"
And I
My
did
brother's
not.
my biggest groupie, by the way.
He
It's,
is.
it's hilarious.
He was all. You should have seen him at the practice. He was all.
He's in
Man,
it.
his shirt was off. He was going crazy.
That's the only way to do it.
Yeah.
If your shirt's not off, you're not doing it right.
Anyway, I was talking to Eric, and he was talking about his brother and the band, and I was like, "What band are you talking about?" Because he saw our video that we made, and he sent me the links, and I was just blown away, and I was just like, "This is crazy. This is so surreal. I would have never have guessed it."
Small town boys doing
Yeah,
great
exactly.
things.
I've always had an issue with being wanting to be the center of attention. That's
Hey.
why I did drama. You know, like I was always the hero in the plays and shit like that.
There
So,
you go.
well,
Yeah, and I was the artist painting the backdrops for you guys. But yeah, I was just blown away by it, and we all grew up in the same place, Ellicott. It's a
You've
little
never heard of it. It's okay.
ass end of nowhere.
if you blink,
You'll definitely
Well,
miss it.
you used to. Now you can actually blink like 4 times. You'll still
A vague sense that you missed something.
Yeah. This is Rob from Fall from Silence. This is my buddy Elwood. My buddy Mark. You guys take care. Peace out. Live free. Die metal.
And remember, thrash metal, not trash metal.
Alrighty, guys. So hope you enjoyed our visit with Robert again from Fall from Silence.
Yes.
Freaking rad dude,
Super rad guy.
high energy. That's the kind of thing. I mean, he's the front man. Like, that's the kind of attitude you need.
Yes, sir.
So hope you enjoyed your time with us this evening. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, get involved, man.
Yeah, exactly. If you don't like us, well, fuck you.
Yes.
Yes.